Hey guys, I'm Merryface and welcome to this new episode on how to become an airline pilot. Today we're going to talk about the ATPL theory since last time we talked about the PPL. Now the ATPL theory is in a way very boring and in another way very exciting. Let me explain that. It's boring because at times it can get a little heavy and you have to slug your way through a lot of theory, a lot of pages, a lot of information. However, it's exciting because it's bringing you closer to that professional side of the aviation industry. When you do the PPL, you're having lots of fun, it's very amusing, and you can learn how to fly professionally as a PPL pilot, but you do not consider professional applications. This is where the theory comes in. You're going to talk about the optimal performance and fuel consumption and mass and balance and all these kind of things that are very important for professional pilots. Now there are 14 subjects in the ATPL here in Europe. In the US there are only 2, but if you do them in the US and come back here, part of the conversion course is doing those 14 exams anyway. The 14 subjects are General Navigation, VFR Communication, IFR Communication, Meteorology, Radio Navigation, Air Law, Aircraft Performance, Principles of Flight, Operational Procedures, Mass and Balance, Instruments, Flight Planning, Aircraft General Knowledge, and Human Performance. Now that's a lot of subjects, and not only that, there's quite a varied amount of things we have to learn. We're talking about maths and physics, we're talking about biology, we're talking about psychology, and we're talking about just general abstract thinking and lots of memorizing and understanding of complex terminology and phraseology. Guys, this means one important thing. Listen in school. It's very important that you study well the basics of maths and physics and the basics of all these subjects. If you haven't been listening in school, it's time to pick up that pen and the textbook and start reading. If you have been away from school for a really long time and all those skills are getting rusty, it's about time you go to your local library and pick up some of these books and get studying before you even start thinking about the ATPL theory, because they're going to help you massively. I'm in the middle of doing my ATPL theory. As I said, it can be varied all at times and it can also be exciting. The thing I've found is that it can be very time consuming, just trying to get the notes down and trying to memorize some of the stuff that you have to memorize, that although makes sense on paper and you understand it perfectly well, it just slips through your mind and you have to basically just keep practicing questions related to that thing to learn it properly. There is one exam per subject, the subjects we just mentioned, and all of them have a 75% pass mark. It's generally recommended they get a lot higher than that though, because most people do. There are some people who get an average of 99%. Well guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget that all these tips I'm giving you guys in these episodes are already done in paper form in slides, and you can find that on my website www.merryfaceaviation.com on the download and links page, or just by clicking on the download link in the description below. If you did really enjoy this video and you'd like to see more of them, make sure to subscribe and check out my previous videos, which are all on my channel. I'm Merryface. I'll see you guys next time, and happy flying.